about your right hand pitcher?
Well, Marcel, just I guess first of all, first impressions of Arizona. What do you see out of them on film?
A good football team, athletic, fast, well coached, big O-line, physical O-line as well. So, yeah, we'll have it. I mean, they're good.
They played Nevada, obviously. Have you seen them a little bit through the course of the year, or are you kind of learning about them for the first time now?
I watched all their games already.
Okay. But, I mean, before this?
Before, yeah. The Oregon game, the first Oregon game, I watched that game. And then, so, yeah, but I caught him a couple of times on film.
Anu Solomon's been a big play guy at quarterback. What's enabled him to create so many big plays?
He runs the system well. He can run. He has speed around him. He keeps he's kind of like Johnny. He keeps a lot of plays alive with his legs. And so, he can keep stuff alive. Even if it isn't anything there, he can make something happen.
The freshman running back obviously has had a big year. What stands out about him?
He's fast, and once he sees a crease now, he hits it. The key, I think, is their offensive line. They're big, they're powerful, and their goal is they're trying to move your defensive line. And so if they can set the tone up front, then
you got to
be pretty good.
You got a good friend in Seattle who played against that team already once. You call Kwiatkowski and talk to him about that a little bit.
Plead the fifth on that. But it's kind of hard on that because they're in conference and their conference want to win games, and so it's kind of kind of hard to kind of call some guys like that. So we'll see though if he gives me anything. Not yet.
What was the attitude like in practice today? What was the general feel?
It was good. It was good, not great. With it being finals week and all that, you have some guys that kind of have their mind in other places, but it'll get better as the week goes and as they kind of finish up their grades and get done. I think it'll be better.
Marcel, you've obviously played in bowl games before Christmas and ones after Christmas. What are the challenges of playing the ones after Christmas from just a scheduling purpose-wise? Because you get another week or half a week of practice and then you take a break and then they're all going to come back for basically game week. So what are all the challenges there?
Both are tough because when they happen so fast, then it can be a good thing or a bad thing. If you're not healthy, it doesn't give you time to get healthy. At the same time, if you're playing in one that's kind of early, it gives you time to kind of stay in your rhythm of the game. The ones that are kind of, you have some time, then you can get healthy a little bit, but it also gives you some time to game plan a little bit as well. And then it can hurt you a little bit because now if you put in too much and you have all this time to where you can just game plan. Sometimes you put in, a whole lot of, offense or defense.
What's it like as a coach sending them home for Christmas for 3 days, so close to the, there's someone we're going to fly straight to Phoenix? I mean, is it kind of, you get worried at all, or what's it like when you send them away like that?
No, I'm not worried. It'll be good for them, and so we'll come back and, we'll get after it in Arizona.
Doing a story on the Tevis brothers. The younger brother, obviously starting for Arizona now. Was he ever recruited at Boise State at all? And what do you see in him that reminds you of Aaron Tevis?
That's a good question. Well, Aaron was a linebacker, right? And the other one's a safety. So they're both athletic players. So, that comes from mom, I guess. Mom and dad. So, those genes are pretty good.
Doing something on Bo, and it seems like the passion he plays with is a little different than some guys. It seems to care a ton about what he's doing. What what do you see out of him out there, and why do you think it kind of means as much as it does to him?
Bo is a guy that he works hard. He's a tough kid. He shows up every day to work, and to send him out in this type of style feels good for a kid like that has done everything we asked him to do. And so for us, it isn't over just getting to this game. We want to win this football game.
What's he bring to that defensive end position that's made him successful?
His motor. He has a great motor. I mean, he doesn't take a play off. So he just keeps going and going and going.
Ask you about the quarterback, wide receiver they got, or running back, but they got a couple sophomore wide receivers that are pretty good as well. It seems like when they spread it out, does it kind of pick your poison? I mean, how do you kind of focus when they have so many playmakers out there?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. So, like I said, they have speed on the edges. I mean, the quarterback is good. The running backs are good. The line is good. I mean, they're in this game for a reason. And so, we have our work cut out for us. He can hurt you throwing the ball once again because those receivers are good. They have big receivers that can run. They got shifty receivers that can run. They got small receivers that can run. And so it'll be a tough game.
What did Oregon do in the second game maybe that really shut them down? Because, I mean, they really couldn't get much going offensively at all in that championship game.
They had some injuries. The quarterback got hurt, obviously, and then they brought in a couple guys. And anytime your quarterback goes down, I mean, that's tough on any team. So I'm sure that caught them off guard, and then Oregon played well. And, I think teams don't realize this. I mean, fans don't realize it's tough to beat a team twice, because, they beat Oregon in Oregon. So, I'm sure that team was excited to play them again, and, to have a chance at, what they were facing. And so they just played hard and fast.
I know you were out doing some recruiting last week. How does being in this game, how does that help your sales pitch when you talk to recruits? You guys are going back to the Fiesta Bowl.
It helps you a lot. I don't care what any school says. At the end of the season, your goal is to be either in the national championship or in a big bowl game. And so anytime you reach those, it's big for whatever school it is that's playing in. I don't care what conference you're in or this whole power conference stuff that I keep hearing, but it comes down to just being in one of these big bowl games. Okay.
Ask you one more about Aaron and Tevis. I know that wasn't necessarily your position, not necessarily coach's position group, but do you remember anything about Aaron in particular from his time here at Boise State?
That he played in this bowl game and he won it. So yeah, he made some plays, and they had some backs that he was able to run with a little bit, and he made some plays for us in this game.
I
gotta go. Yeah.